Hello. So I've been traveling. I am not at home right now, but I still wanted to keep the vlog habit going. So even if I can't upload this today, I'll upload it when I get there. But the point of it is just do it every day. Uh, so whenever I go on like road trips, they make me think a lot. They since there's like nothing else to do but like sit around and like listen to music. There's not much else to do, right? Or talk to the people you're with. But that doesn't like always happen. People sleep off. Um, yeah, so it makes me think a lot, and it has uh, like whenever I go on road trips, I start reconsidering a lot of life decisions, even if it's like a very short trip. It it I don't know, just being on the road, it puts me in a different sort of mindset. That was a very loud vehicle passing. Um, yeah, so I have been like thinking more about stuff that is making me happy, it's making me anxious, the source of it, and see how I can do more of the stuff that makes me happy and less of the stuff that makes me anxious. Or if I realize the reason behind my anxiety, I can start addressing it, start like, working on it. Uh, so just like being on the road, it helps me like play out situations and like play them back, almost like reverse engineering situations or something. Uh, for example, if I have like if a client reaches out to me and it's a client I really want to work with, I would be pretty quick at like responding to them, right? Like, or if I can't respond, I'd let them know that I'll respond within like whatever day. And if once I respond, if they don't get back for a while, it it starts making me quite anxious that okay, I've lost the job. I have like the uncertainty creeps in, and that is something that I talked about in the like I think 2 days ago. But yeah, so I realized that though that's like a source of like the ambiguousness is like the source of that uncertainty, and it it yeah, so that is the source of the uncertainty. So is there like any other way that I can address it rather than just straight up asking them? Or like if they haven't responded for a while, I'll probably like send a follow up, or I'll maybe like call them to check if everything's fine. uh, and there is like not much else for me to do, like that, like I have like a limited course of action other than go out and finding a different client maybe. uh, that I'm not really on my game right now, but yeah, so it's like the whatever I can be certain about, which is things that are in my control. That's they are like pretty limited, and I can't really depend on them to like feel certain again once I've already done them. And it feels like I've been like putting too much pressure on myself to you know use those certainties to feel reassured again. And I don't think that was like the right course of action. I think a better way to do it would just be to you know let the uncertainty breathe. Obviously, do the things that are gonna make me certain, but I like I shouldn't put so much stock into something that I simply like, cannot control, something that I simply cannot work on. Right? Like if a client is being non-responsive, there's only so much I can do, and I can't rely on them responding and like actually working with me to feel better. Obviously, that's just like a very limited sort of like a very narrow sort of situation, but I think it applies to a lot of things that do make me anxious. It's like a nice microcosm of a situation, and yeah, that's also what my therapist said. It is to like give myself space to breathe in the times of uncertainty and not rely on past certainties to feel better, or even things like clarifying. Those will obviously help. Those will obviously help me take next steps, like practically speaking. But uh, even when I do take those practical steps, I'm still gonna feel uncertain until they get back to me. I'm still the control is still over there. So instead, it is better to just like focus on different things that are gonna get me the same sort of goal, or that are gonna get me the same sort of feeling. That is, I think these vlogs are one of those. That is just getting my feeling out there, or getting my thoughts out there, so that I can like actually process them and see them for what they actually are. And once everything is like clear to me, like where the uncertainty is coming from, it's a lot easier to handle. So, so those are my thoughts for the day. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.